Hello, welcome to Clipping In, Sub 2 Series, number 8, Pictures at an Exhibition. Monday the 20th of November and it's fairly mild. The forecast says 8 or 9 degrees. I'd agree with that. There's a little bit of a nip in the wind. Roads are permanently damp as always, but the forecast looks dry, so fingers crossed. Should be in for a nice cycling weather. Ridden through Ravensthorpe. Now, first big crunching climb to take me up to Thornhill. Right. As always, I don't like doing that right turn because you're working hard and you've got to crank your neck, see if there's anything behind, get an arm out and turn right uphill. Still climbing up towards Fox Road eventually. Follow the diesel trail. A little bit of a level road now. I'd call this Fox Road. Once you start to pull away from Ravensthorpe and Thornhill, it opens out into countryside very quickly. Raining now. So much for the forecast. Now just past the bus turning circle here, there's a left. No prizes for guessing where this is heading. Wow. Greasy. The leaves are rotting down now into a kind of a really super slippery paste. Just ticking away. This is quite a pull. I've no idea what gradient it is, but makes you work. Whew. Might need to invest in a gravel cassette the way I'm climbing. On 40 by 28. Ooh. Ooh, yeah, mate. Right. Should get easier now. Clear left, clear right. I mentioned in sub 2 series number 7 the former Denver Grange colliery that became the Yorkshire Mining Museum in the late 80s and National Mining Museum sometime in the 90s. I also mentioned a running race, 6 miles, very hilly for half of it, and I ran that, I think, 94 and 95. So I thought today's aim, once I get to that circuit, is ride that hilly 6 mile and then make my way back. I have a feeling the way I'm riding in these conditions, I'm not going to cover this distance under 2 hours. But I'll see how close I can get. If I'm within a reasonable margin, I'll call it a sub 2 for somebody faster than me. If I'm a long way outside, we'll just call it a ride in itself. Can't lose. The last time that I rode the Mining Museum was 95 because I'd just come back from the Cairngorms with a week of plastic boots and crampons and ice axes and bothying and bivvying and all the rest. Fantastic time. But then to go from that, and I think almost the next day that I got back, trying to run 6 miles quickly on the road, so not exactly specific training, but I've got very fond memories of that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. About another mile and then I'll be turning onto it, and it'll be mostly hands-free because it's pretty slippery. Right, we're on some very minor, dirty, slippery roads now. I'm not really sure what to expect. The next 3 miles is the section I said a gravel bike, or at least gravel tyres, would be the best choice. I've gone for road tyres, but I'm prepared to take it very steadily. It's also not a descent where you want to meet a car, really, is it? Oh, I like ruddy ice, is this? Diesel as well, and cow muck. Oh dear. Don't like this. I've only ridden this on a road bike at summer for obvious reasons. You don't think twice when it's nice and dry. But that was the camber was just going the wrong way. Here we go. And now I've got a car behind me. Marvellous. Get you through. I'm just keeping a really low gear, prepared to stop if I have to, for cars in either direction. It's burning up from there. Thank you. Getting onto a slightly wider, cleaner road now. Got to check this. Yep. Now, I can't remember, nearly 30 years ago, is it left or right? Oh, I don't know, left, eh? Oh, blimey, this can't be correct. But just keep pedalling. Ah dear. It's so greasy that I didn't get out of the saddle because I think I'll lose my back wheel. It's difficult to remember after all that time. I've cycled parts of it in the gap, but the last time I did the full circuit was 95. I hope you're admiring my vintage AKI winter jersey. It's the oldest surviving autumn winter top I have, and dates to 1996. Almost the time when I last ran this course. It's not the only museum piece. Coming back to Grange Moor. I'm sure those two ladies were talking when I came round last time. I have a hunch that the race cut out Grange Moor via that Denby lane, Denby Road that I said, and eventually came on here on the left. Yeah, I think so. And then it finished off by caning it down the main road back to the museum. Time for a licorice stick. Oh yes. Ooh. Raining again, quite heavy. Roads are extremely slippery, even what you might call the main roads. Well, sub 2 ran away from me there. It was always going to be a big ask. I thought, you know, at summer conditions, summer bike, dry roads, it would be on. I thought today, if everything lines up, maybe. But no, I knew even as early as Whitley, in riding the hills into that headwind, that it was going to be a slog. Then I hit some really slow country, and the first 2 or 3 mile of the mining museum course, wow, I thought I was off in a couple of places there. It was wet, greasy, debris, diesel, floods, leaf mulch, and a few other things. Add them to the list when I think of them. Getting around in one piece then, that's the main thing. And yeah, the sub 2 series started off as a, you know, must be under 2 hours, but I think it's grown beyond that now. And if this is 2:15, 2:20, so what? I think it'll survive. My lawyers will get me off. So what I'll do, the rain's just coming on again. I'll say bye from this episode and see you again on the Yorkshire roads before too long. Bye bye.